conditions around here can change at a moment's notice. You can face a bit of this, a lot of that, or a summer swarm of blood-sucking monsters. So when the weather turns, turn to someone you can trust. Rinnai Heat Pumps. Proud to bring you tonight's One News weather.
Hello, it was a real soaker of a day for many of us today. Wind, rain, just yuck if you were to the outside. But that wasn't the case for all of us. For some, check this out. Imagine waking up and going, look at that gorgeous looking star. Queenstown, of course, and whenever you get the colour in the sky, Mother Nature, she means business. Further north, stuff is going on. We go back to the weather maps and you know exactly what I mean. Look at that pipeline. Swirly thing right there, Tropical Cyclone Ruby, Category 1. It's dying. That's the X thing going to our north red line. That is the track. But we, of course, have the swirl of low pressure. Upper level low that's come in from the Tasman. This connection to the tropics is why the rain has just been dumping in places. Over 100 millimetres in some of the ranges, and there is more to come. The zone with the low there, the engine room, piling into the east coast. So as we go through the next 24 hours, heads up and notice where it is. Right there, eastern parts of the South Island, piling in like having a fire hose in one place. All the collection of the low, that tracks away, but you can just notice one or two showers. I want to zoom in close, just for instance, for parts of Canterbury. So here we are. Rain warning. This is going through the course of the night. We're getting into the peak stuff, going in from now to midnight. You've already had a month's worth of rain in Christchurch. You could double that again by the time we get to midnight. See that persistent stuff there? And it just sits because the upper low doesn't move until we go into tomorrow. Then we go into that cooler sou'wester. So heads up parts of Canterbury going through the next few hours. Tomorrow, Northland, you've just got a west-southwest flow. You lose some of that humidity. Next couple of days, finally, these are just a few showers. Not as bad as today, of course. 25, 26. Still a raincoat day in Auckland, but nothing like you've seen. These are just showers in the southwest flow, 24 degrees, even a bit of sun mixed in as well. Hamilton, a similar sort of thing. They could have a bit more oomph, some of the showers, though here, just watch out for the odd heavy one. They'll be with you through most of the day, 24. And then tracking down to the Bay of Plenty Central Plateau. As the trough tracks through, notice there'll be a few heavy ones, mostly really right about there through the middle part of the day, all seeing that too, and temperatures with the wind shifting around into the low to middle 20s. Tauranga as well. Rain heavy, perhaps through the first part of the day, easing back to some showers as we finish off, also into the middle 20s. For much of really the eastern parts of the North Island, Gisborne, you escape most of it. It's further south with that trough cracking through. Heads up for some thunder as well for places like Hastings, right the way down to Wairarapa as it slides in through the course of the afternoon, all slowly easing by the evening. And speaking of that thunder, watch out for that Taranaki through the first part of the day with that trough there. That will track through. All the rest of you see that as spells of rain easing back to some showers by the evening. And how about this for temperature? Lower Kapiti today, top temperature 30 degrees for the country, mixing in with Whanganui. And Westport 27, you are pretty good. Honourable mention too for top temperatures. Wellington tomorrow 18 with some showers also clearing southerly at midday. Gusty for Kaikoura, that is the flow there. Westport, you're otherwise dry, and 22. I mentioned the rain for much of Canterbury and Christchurch. This slowly eases through the course of tomorrow. Rain warning, of course, that eases into the morning, 16. And do, of course, bear in mind the risk of some flooding with significant rain. You could be looking at 2 months' worth of rain or more in town by the time it's done. West Coast, we're fine, we're dry, we're cloudy. Rain too as well. Ashburton, Timaru, the triangles there. Watches and warnings, those are easing into the early hours, improving slowly through the day. Queenstown, spells of rain in the morning. No pretty sunsets, sunrises tomorrow, unfortunately. Cloud by the end of the day. The rest of the far south, it is similar. Most of the rain is further to the north. Further south, it is just some cloud with some bright spells for, say, Invercargill and much of Southland. Dunedin, you've got spells of rain, onshore flow. That clears away by the end of the day. All of it with some leftover showers slowly clear through, going through the course of Friday. Could perhaps just see a little bit of upper energy. That could give a spell of some more persistent rain to parts of Canterbury. Nothing like you'll see, for instance, compared to tonight. Saturday, hey, look at this, a weekend, high pressure building in. We could kind of get things sort of sorted in time, perhaps for the weekend with some quieter weather. But whenever you see the sky like that, you know stuff is up. But significant rain coming for the east of the South Island tonight.
We are warned. Kia ora, Dan. Thank you very much for that. And thank you for joining us too. That's it from the One News team. Time now for 7 Sharp with Hilary and Jeremy.
Thanks so much, Simon. Well, as you heard in the news, today was the first day Aucklanders could cross the city limits, and some of them were itching to get out.
We booked Reese Matthewson on one of the first